Flawless woman walked through the crowd. John found himself drawn towards her, captivated by her figure. As his mind wandered, suddenly, a bucket of water was dumped over him.
사람이 없는 줄. 다음엔 꼭 피하도록.
From that day on, John frequented the butcher's shop daily. Firstly, because the proprietress was utterly enchanting. Secondly, she bore an uncanny resemblance to that cold-blooded female murderer. Meanwhile, the hospital director, shaken by his friend's death, lived in constant fear. Even during surgery, he seemed to see the girl from that night before his eyes. Yet this tension only stirred his twisted nature. He attempted an inexplicable act upon a patient. While the nurse was out fetching water, caught by the nurse returning, the director proceeded to dance with her. The director had long been marked on the killer's death list. Sure enough, disaster struck soon after. Yet this assassination attempt ended in failure. The timely arrival of the director's daughter completely disrupted the killer's plans. Instead, the killer suffered a slash wound to his right leg, and the director narrowly escaped with his life. John returned to the butcher's shop with lingering doubts. This time, however, he encountered an elderly woman there, emanating an alluring fragrance. John entered the butcher's shop, intending, as usual, to use the pretext of buying meat to search for clues.
날 원해요?
Yes, sir.
고기 드실 줄 아시네.
Just as the proprietress turned to cut the meat, John suddenly noticed what appeared to be an injury on her right leg. Without regard for his status as a police officer, and forcibly pinned the butcher's wife to the counter. The moment he lifted her skirt, all his suspicions were confirmed. A fresh knife wound gouged her leg.
뼈에서 살을 발라내는 건 꽤 거친 작업이야. 지금은 당신만큼이나.
Before John could comprehend the situation, she pressed herself urgently against him. Yet at that very instant, the hospital director was seized, his mouth and nose covered, and whisked away from the hospital in an ambulance. When John arrived at the hospital the next day, the director had vanished without a trace. He now found himself bound in a dimly lit slaughterhouse. Awaking, he began screaming in terror. An old woman appeared at the doorway, slowly approaching Director Lee. With a single glance, the female assassin behind her swiftly drew a tiger claw knife.